Hello everyone, let's talk about it. 10 years ago, pretty much 10 years ago, 2015, it started with Tyson Fury. I love this picture because Tyson Fury is a bit of joker, but what can I say? Pretty much 10 years ago, Tyson Fury beat a different Ukrainian and he took over the division. Oh, that's the question. Oh, actually, did he? Did he took over the division or was he massively overrated? I'm a big Tyson Fury fan, and okay guys, let's jump into it. Let's go back to 2015, Fury versus Klitschko. I watched that fight live. Who gave him, let's say, any chance of winning this fight? I gonna be honest, I didn't. I thought Fury gonna get flattened by under Ukrainian steamroller, but to be honest, let's look at it. Fury is so nimble. He is on the spot. He is the man. For Fury, this was literally a sparring fight. I mean, at this stage, look, the head movement, you can just see Klitschko is so much out of the depth, like the hard shots. Fury is just too fast. Fury is good fighting, slow moving, clunky opponent, Wladimir Klitschko. This is a tailor-made fight for young Tyson Fury, more like a sparring fight. Tyson Fury wins this one easily. Most Brits are absolutely excited. The big boxing is coming back to UK. Not only that, the pints at the Wetherspoons are £1.99 every day, all day. Wow, this is amazing. Unfortunately, Fury takes up the offer and ends up being stuck in Wetherspoons for next few years. Another British boxer rises up in the same time and takes over the division. So yes, people, I wasn't joking when I was saying that Fury had a few too many and he needed to take some time off from boxing, but someone else wasn't taking the time off, and I made a chart so we can all see how the boxing actually played out in the last 10 years. So yes guys, here's the timeline with the notable fights, or let's say championship fights, including belts. 2015, Fury won that one easy, nice. 2016, AJ is taking over 3 fights against Charles Martin, Brazil, and Eric Molina. Easy fights, but everyone is giving AJ a slack, saying, you know what, you ain't Tyson Fury. 2017, AJ takes up the challenge. He goes against Klitschko and sends Klitschko head all the way through the ceiling, winning the fight by KO in round 11. Fury is kind of leaving off on this stage from comparisons with AJ, but AJ just proven that he has the skills. He beat Klitschko. Fury is coming back. He gonna fight against Wilder because he thinks it's a easy fight. So 2018, Fury has one title fight against Wilder. He outboxes Wilder but gets dropped heavily. And by the miracle, he actually gets up and gets a draw. But the same year, AJ had 2 good fights. One against Parker, one against Povetkin, one on points, one by big KO. And let's move to 2019. 2019, the year which should set up AJ for the stardom. He's going nowhere. He's going to the States. Unfortunately, he gets a late replacement, guys. Well, but easy fight, right? Easy fight. He gets clamped. He gets the brakes beaten off from him. But props to him, he jumps back and he wins the fight against very unmotivated and very overweight Andy Ruiz Jr. in the same year in a rematch, playing very safe behind the jab. Fury, on the other hand, has a field day, because let's not say that Fury was overweight few years ago and absolutely unmotivated. He is taking all the shots he can against AJ as he's preparing for the fight against Wilder. So again, in all these timelines, there is way more action on AJ's side than Fury's. So yes, year is 2020. NASA just announced they have found Tyson Fury. Yes, he is other side of the moon, still laughing about AJ losing to the shorter fighter Andy Ruiz Jr. But besides that, he was training on the moon to fight against Wilder and he wins the rematch. He won the rematch, which means he's the greatest fighter in boxing history because he has 2 good fights on his resume. Same time, AJ took the fight against Kubra Puvelov. Easy win. And let's move into 2021, the year when everything changes, where another shorter fighter is stepping up into big boxing, Usyk. Usyk is not avoiding anyone, he's going straight for AJ. 3 belts, the fight is happening, and Usyk actually wins the fight, and we have very awkward after fight interview, you could say that. But regardless of that, Tyson Fury, he knows it's been literally 6 years, so he's ready to have his third fight against Wilder, which he wins. I mean, it was easy. So yes, that's how 21 has finished. After that, Fury knows he needs to fight the only very best and strongest opponents. So he picks up the next fight against no one else, 6'6", undefeated. Wait, what? He's fighting Derek Chisora. Who gonna pay for this one? And that's exactly what people was saying. Who gonna watch this one? Fury against Chisora 3 or 4. I don't know. They had so many fights. It was not close in the past, but why not? Let's make another fight. So it's not the great fight. But after that, we have Dillian Whyte versus Fury. So after waiting for 5,000 days, Dillian Whyte finally gets cracked the title. Same time, we have AJ versus Usyk. Maybe something gonna be different. But the fight for AJ and Usyk ends exactly the same. 2023, Usyk takes over the division, taking on Daniel Dubois. And Fury takes a year off because he decided I'm gonna beat up some UFC fighters because I'm so good, and he barely escapes that one. Yes, 2024 people, undisputed, finally, since Lennox Lewis, we have the fight happening. Usyk against Fury. From my point of view, Fury is winning the first one. It's a close competitive fight, but he loses. He clowns around and he gets dropped. And from that moment onwards, it's gone. It's gone. Usyk is winning the fight. Okay, it was close competitive. They have rematch. Fury stacks up. He goes big. He goes super size me. I think he came in around 280, 290 pounds. Second fight, actually really good. Really showcased the Fury has plenty left in the tank. But he loses the fight. And for those one who think these fights were very different, let's take a look of the fight stats or punches between the first and second fight, because it happened in the same year. So punch stats for both Usyk and Fury fights are very similar, very similar. If you look up on the first one, Fury landed 135, second 144, first one for Usyk 185, on the second 179. It's literally less than 10% difference in punch output and landed. What can I say? This does not mean Fury is bad boxer, but if you look back in last 10 years, Fury had 3 good opponents. That's it, 3 good opponents. Almost 10 years, 3 fights in. Fury is not even second. Second is AJ. First one is Usyk, and it's without a doubt, whatever people are saying, heavyweight division, no. Skills pay the bills. You don't need to be 6'9", 280 pounds to go and lose the fight, but you can be one, okay? These 2 fighters come before Fury. He's not even second best in last decade. That's how it is. He was just lucky he was in the time when everyone was comparing Fury to AJ, which kind of made him quite relevant. And then AJ slipped, ended up in a fight over the Snicker bar, and it gave Fury massive rise as he just beat Wilder. Besides that, right timing, he hasn't done that much. 2 opponents, 2 good wins over 2 good opponents within 9 years. Then fight against Usyk and gets outboxed. That's it. So to say, was Fury overrated? Yeah. Tyson Fury was overrated. Tyson Fury was heavily overrated. He avoided lots of opponents, and at the same time, because he did that, he did not get lots of mileage on him. So he ended up being still quite fresh in later stages of his career. You know, guys, those are my two thoughts. You can agree or disagree, but that's what I think about the Fury. He's not that great. Is he good? Yes. Did he had his time and place? He did, but then he wasted it. I know we're gonna have upcoming fight against AJ. I think he gonna win that one because how he did in the last fight. I think Fury did very well, and I think he gonna win the fight against AJ. But is he better than AJ? I think they're both the same. I think AJ is very down the hill at this stage, and that's it. Honestly, guys, I don't think Tyson Fury is so so top of the line. Anyway, guys, leave your thoughts below. Do you agree and why you disagree? And till next time.